Hello, Just Jax here and welcome to my channel, home of the arts and crafts. Mainly the arts, occasionally the crafts. Halloween, so what better time to get playing with face paints? Now I'm not a makeup person, so I've got, in all honesty, no idea how it's done. I think it's an art form in itself, and people who do that incredible makeup, you blow my mind. The highlight, well, the furthest I go, as some of you have seen when my face is cropped up on occasion, is eyeliner. That's as far as it goes. So this is going to be an experiment in itself. I have done face painting for others in the past, but only very easy face painting, which I'll show you. It's really effective, but it's also really easy. So anyone can do this. It can be their go-to makeup if they want to look somewhat scary without needing to have any skill really. And that's a zombie. They are easy to do. They're fun, they're easy, there's really no rules. I also have here some liquid latex. Now I got it with another project in mind, which is also going to be Halloween themed, potentially. Well, it will be if I get it done in time. Also, you can do special effects makeup with this, which is going to be really fun to try, because again, I've never tried doing that. I've used this mainly for making skin in the past, but not for special effects, for other projects. So that's going to be fun to have an experiment with. Also some fake red stuff, which I've never played with this before. I did recently. It's really runny and really sticky. So I don't know whether I'm going to put that on the face or not. We'll see. Well, it doesn't matter. It's all getting washed off anyway. And this is going to be really fun. I'll try this later on tonight. This is... Let me turn the light down a second. That's glow in the dark. So I'm looking forward to trying that later on tonight. Seeing what we can do. I reckon we'll have a lot of fun with that. First things first, before I get face camera set up, let's get a little bit of this. Let me get some kitchen roll ready. Put that there. We'll use my arm to begin with, to have a little experiment with. Trying different kinds of wounds. So all I'm going to do is dot a bit of this around. See what effects we can get. When I've played with this stuff in the past, it hasn't been... There's a lumpy bit. I'll stick you up there. It hasn't been stuff that you can put on your skin, even though I did put it on my skin because it's fun. It was for sculpture purposes. Make flaps of skin on a sculpture. So we're going to see... I'm going to let that dry. We've got cream makeup. We've got... Just use my fingers to begin with. Okay. Bit of blue. I guess if you build up the layers, you can get really blue. We won't touch the white just yet. Brown. Oh, that one's a lot softer than the blue. I don't know what we'd use the brown for. Guess blending skin or adding dirt. Yellow. Not so bold. That would take a lot of layers to get. Or going down white first. You can barely see. Oh, you can see it up there. Or black. Black is black. Let's come up here. It's quite dark. Go for a bit of blending with that. And and red. What finger has not been used? The thumb. So I think we're going to be bringing these together to get an effect that we want. Let's see if we can get, because I can do, I tell a lie, I have done some special effects makeup in the past, but it's been using regular makeup. I made bruised skin, which is really easy to do. Let's just see if we get a load of yellow. And a bit of brown. Oh, too much brown, because I can feel that. That brown is so soft. A bit more yellow in there. We're already starting to look bruised. A touch of blue, only a little bit. And red. Again, just a little bit. What we want really, if we put blue over here, and red, we want that purpling of the skin. That's looking a bit more bruised. And this is drying nicely. This piece here is already dry. And I've just, let me clean my fingers. So that was just a really thin bit. So thin I can't see it. I can feel that it's there, but I can't see that it's there. Well, up close that looks like it could be where I've got some skin coming away. Let's have a look at some of this thicker stuff. It's like my skin's rotting away a bit. What happens if I pick it out the middle? Push it back. Pull it up a little bit. Right, we've definitely got a bit of skin rot going on. Yeah, we have quite a bit of skin rot going on. Let's try and do the same here. Push it open in places. We've got a bit of wounding going on. A bit of skin tearing. What happens if we get a little bit of brown around the edge here? Red up the inside. Well, now's as good a time as any. This stuff's really, really runny. Okay, well that is starting to look like a wound. Not a bad experiment. Oh, that's even better. So let's just get the camera up on the phone, see how this looks up close. Looks a bit like a wound. The rest just looks like colour. The bruise looks fairly bruise-like, like right there. Not so much the brown, but the purple, the blue and the red making the purple. That could be a bruise. What can we see? Yeah, look at this. That's so fun. To play with. Does have a pretty cool effect. Right, I'm going to clean up. Right, the easy zombie. I'm going to play with cream makeup first because I've never played with that. Now, when I've done this in the past, I just go a bit hell for leather with it. So we're going to pale up. And I'm not going to worry too much about getting too close to the eyes because that's where the black's going to come in. And depending on how you're going to wear your hair, I'm not going to go down my neck, but it is good to go down your neck. Your neck and your ears. Right, go as pale as you like. I'm going to stop there. Now, we pick the side that I didn't just cover with white. Now, how I did this before was I just used the lipstick, but I think these are for putting like detail in. So I'm going to go for the block colour. And we're going to look at blacking up the eyes. You want to follow your bone structure. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about symmetry because I'm going to start to drag this out in a moment. Right, clean fingers. And we're at that point. Excuse that message. We're at that point where you're just going to go a bit rough and ready now. You want to blotch some of that black around. You can put a touch of blue in there. A bit of colour if you like. Think about how your zombie died. I think mine just died of old age. It was an aged thing. That's why my sockets have gone first. I got so old and so gaunt. Now we're going to do the fun bit. This is all fun anyway, but it gets extra fun. Get a little bit more black in there. It gets extra fun when you add the red of the zombie. So I'm thinking, well, this is how I've always done it in the past. I've got all these things to play with. I want to play with the fake red stuff. But I'm going to go outright with just the face paints. Also, the fake red stuff does dye your skin a little bit. I found that out the hand. It has come off now, but it was a little bit dyed there. So the fun red bit is literally just slapping it around, especially around the mouth. But we're not doing lipstick. So we've got to bear that in mind. This is not lipstick. This is where I've eaten something. Now, you're a zombie after all, so you're not going to be very finesse. There's going to be a bit that gets about everywhere. So, that right there is our really easy zombie. Really easy. I look dead, I look gaunt, and I've gnawed on some brains. I'm going to be brave right now, and for the sake of everyone out there, I'm going to play with applying the red stuff. Now, I've got some kitchen roll here for all the good it's going to do. Let's just see how this looks. That looks pretty good. Some got in my mouth. I think this will happen. Smearing it. Oops, there's quite a bit there, so let's just see what happens. Should we get a hand in there so like someone's going to push us away? Right, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. This might be a disaster. We'll find out. It's having a good effect. Right. Someone's pushed me away. Oh. Yes. Yes. Now, if I was doing my face as my neck as well, I'd get in there as well. High five. That is my easy zombie. There's no skill involved. Anyone can do it. It's fun. It's messy. It will last throughout the night. These are all skin-safe makeups that I'm using. These are like proper ones. I've painted my face with paints in the past. I decided I'd be all professional and use what you can buy. And these things, like this tray and these 5 lipsticks, which I've already lost the lid of one of them. Oh, there it is. And this little white face cream, a little triangle sponge, a little applicator stick, and oh, that's leaking everywhere. I should put the lid on that. And the sponge. That all was $1.89 or $1.99. I bought some fake red stuff separately for £1. And this I'll play with later. Glow in the dark stuff, also £1. The other one that I've got, because I've got 2 of these fake red stuffs, that came with some fangs. I remember playing with these as a kid and thinking they were well cool. They are not. They're not that cool. First of all, you can't talk properly. Second of all, just like me, your lips don't colour and they're squiff. Look at how squiff they are. Not central. There's no way to position them to keep them central. They're always off at the hoof. So, for kids, yes. For us, no. But then they were also part of the pound thing. They do glow in the dark, so that's kind of amusing. I'll eventually find something to do with them. So we're going to call that here for today. We'll do another one, trying to take it up a notch, because I had an idea, something I want to try, using potentially the liquid latex. I'll tell you what, we will do another one using the liquid latex and trying to make wounds on the face. That's what we're going to try. See how that looks. The other idea I want to try, if I have time, and that's using things that we're going to have surplus of. Most of us are going to have a surplus of these, given that it's from courtesy of COVID. Most people are still going to have a surplus of masks and gloves and so on and so forth. So why don't we use them for Halloween? Make some outfits. So yeah, fingers crossed I get that done. So yeah, we'll call that here for now. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking me and my channel out. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's given you some ideas. Simple, easy, no skill. I do not do makeup. And I look like a zombie that's had lunch, or breakfast, lunch and dinner. Like if you like what you see, comment if you've got something to say, and subscribe if you really like what you see and you want to see more and know when it's coming. Thank you all again so much. Take care and see you in the next one.